Hello, good people. It's a pleasure once again to connect with you on this platform. I thank you for you taking the time to listen to me. It's a privilege, but I can assure you that there is nothing like coincidence. It is because, for one reason or the other, at this time and at this point and on this day in history, my path was meant to cross yours. Thank you anyway. Well, it's very exciting times to be alive in a country, our dear country, Nigeria. In these momentous times, a few days ago, there was change of the top echelon of the military and services of our country because of a coup hoax, which as at today we have not really been able to get the full story. Anyway, it's exciting to be alive in Nigeria at this time and to witness what is going on, which for me has an air of deja vu. That is another milestone in Nigeria's tempestuous history. As a student of political history, nothing keeps outstanding me more than the fact that people never learn for history. So many people have come and gone. There have been people on this earth like Stalin, like Lenin, like Duce, Mussolini, Hitler, Chiang Kai-shek, and even in Africa. I was privileged almost half a century ago when we started ECOWAS to travel around West Africa. I shook hands with people like Hamani Iduri, was then the president of Niger. I shook hands with people like Colonel Ike Achampong, who was then the president of Ghana. I shook hands with people like General Nasibe Eyadema of Togo, Felix Houphouët-Boigny of Côte d'Ivoire, Leopold Sédar Senghor of Senegal, Ahmed Sékou Touré of Guinea, Colonel later General Mathieu Kérékou of Republic of Benin, and others. Well, as was inevitable, none of them today is on the world stage. They have all faded, as it was inevitable, into the oblivion of history. And today, we are watching another melodrama in Nigeria where people who I believe are privileged at this time to play a role in our political evolution are strutting around, saying things, making all kinds of comments, and one would wonder. In fact, it reminds me of what Shakespeare said, that man struts about the streets, feigning grandeur and grandiloquence, and goes and fades into oblivion. I remember a certain press secretary to a former head of state saying all kinds of things, and you would have thought his word was law. But today, he has faded into obscurity. I can give you so many examples. And well, unfortunately, like Hitler said, people don't learn from history. They don't know that one day the table will turn and those today who are at the bottom will be at the top. That's how life is. No one is permanently at the top and no one is permanently at the bottom. So when you are privileged to exercise power, know that power is a giddy wine, and when you are given a cup of wine, it can intoxicate terribly. So the advice is take a very little sip of it and pass it on. Thank you.